What's going on, you guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again with another stream for you all. Hope you're all doing good. And in today's stream, we will be talking about the double game week 26. That's just this morning, just come out of nowhere. So I'm going to probably just do about 30 minutes on this and just talk about, game week 26 and my chip strategy, because I've still got my triple captain, bench boost, and my second free hit. So without any time to waste, hope everyone's doing good. And this beautiful chart right here, it's from FPL Panda. I don't know if he created it, but if he did, absolutely amazing. So it's updated. So this is from FPL Panda. Do give him a follow. I've had him on one of my guest streams in the past, and so it gives us a good idea. Everyone's getting the double game week in game week 26. So I will be talking about giving my reaction. I've not properly looked at them yet. Had a bit of a glance at them. But I will be showing my team as well what I plan to do, because I've got no wild card. I've got a free hit, but I don't really want to waste it. I could, by looking at the fixtures, do I go for a free hit or do I go for my triple captain? Because there is Mo Salah, Liverpool. I've got both Norwich and Leeds at home, but will Salah start both of them? That's the question. I don't think he will, because if we talk about it now, I think I have posted down here. Did I post it down here? Let's have a little scroll down. Scroll down. I'm not too sure if I've posted it. Big up at FPL Focal, by the way, by making this sick. Old school requested it. Thank you so much, Oscar. Really appreciate it. Absolute legend. They're doing that for a lot of people. I can't remember if I posted it, but basically what it was, go back to the fixtures above. It was in Liverpool have Inter Milan. I've got it on my phone actually. Should I just read it on my phone? And basically, Liverpool have, if I can find it, Liverpool would have Inter Milan, and then on a Wednesday that week, and then they would have Norwich, I believe, on a Saturday, and then they've got the Leeds fixture to rearrange for probably that following week in midweek, and then they've got the cup game that weekend. So it's a bit jam-packed, those four fixtures: Inter Milan, Norwich, Liverpool, and Chelsea, the cup final. I'm not sure if Salah will start both those games against Norwich and Liverpool. So I'm a bit 50-50 now whether I want to go ahead and play the triple captain. That's just me. I don't know what you guys think. How you doing, mate? How you doing? But yeah, I don't know if I really want to play that triple captain now, knowing that Liverpool have got, in a space of only a couple of days, probably a week, Inter Milan away, Norwich and Leeds at home, and then they've got Chelsea at Wembley. So I imagine Salah will start against Inter and Chelsea for sure, and then I imagine him to start one of those games. I can't see him starting both. I mean, especially with signing Diaz. Now, fair enough, Diaz is a left winger, Mo Salah's a right winger, but could there be rotation? Maybe Diaz starts at left wing against either Norwich and Leeds, and then Jota and Firmino start up front. So basically, half of one of those games, Diaz, Jota, and Firmino. Hell, Minamino's still there, Origi's still there. So it is a tough one. I can't. I don't really want to be playing that, and when I want to play my triple captain, I want it to go so freaking crazy. I do. It's so crazy, man, and just to get huge points. That's what we all want. But I don't know what you guys think. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? At the moment, we've got a question. Someone's team here. How you doing? My proposed double game week team will be De Gea, Foster, Trent, Cancelo, Digne, Nole, White, triple captain Salah, Son, Rafinha, Saka, Bowen, Eddie, Ronaldo, and Brozier. Interesting. We can just have a look at the fixtures. We'll go back and forth on it. That's what we'll do. Manchester United will only have Leeds. What was that game week for? Is that the double game week that's coming up? Proposed double game. Or was that for game week 26? If you're talking about game week 26, well, Salah will be triple captain. A lot of people who still got theirs will be looking at that. Spurs will have Man City and Burnley. City away will be tough. City away will be tough. It will be. You've also got as well. Who have you got in your team? You got De Gea, Cancelo. You've got some decent players there. City we know won't get a double game. They've got Spurs. Arsenal will have Brentford and Wolves. So you're pretty, yeah, it's pretty set. The way I'm planning mine is just bring in those players now and just judge it all. So we can kind of I'll read my team out for you. That'd be easy, won't it? So basically, I've got De Gea, Trent, Cancelo, Laporte, Tierney. I think they've updated. Have they updated? I think they've updated. Yeah, they've updated. You know what? I'm much better doing this. So what we'll do, we'll go back and then I can show you my full team then. So what we'll do, because I've got the fixtures, I've got the FPL tools little feature added on it as well. So what we'll do, we'll go back. And this is my team. You can see here the fixtures. If you followed my last two streams, you'll have seen this and last few games, but points-wise, they got an expected points going to the next game week. So you can see it's updated. Trent's got Norwich and Leeds. You can see right there. We'll make this a tiny bit more bigger for you guys. Should we make it a bit more bigger? So, John, how you doing, mate? We'll have a look at more people's in a minute. More people's questions in a minute. So nothing for Aston Villa yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they threw one in, maybe in game week 26 or 25. They'll have to throw one in, surely they would have to. I have got one here for Odegaard, so is it tempting to keep him now? Because they've got Brentford and Wolves, as you can see there. West Ham don't need double game weeks. Everton don't need double game weeks. Watford do. Aston Villa and Crystal Palace in that week. What about my bench? Same with Foster, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. Nothing for Leicester. No new ones for Brighton. But for Jota and Trent, double game week. Arsenal, Odegaard double game week. Dennis double game week. Tierney double game week. So it's quite an interesting one. That's what I could probably go for. That's what I'm saying. Wildcard game at 25, then bench boost in game at 26. Save the triple captain for future double game weeks. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. The way this season's going now, it's just dragging on, isn't it? You could wildcard. Depends what your team is, mate. But you could wildcard on 25, then bench boost in game of 26, and depends what team you put out. I think Salah will start both of the games and have a rest against Leicester, as in December, Liverpool had a fixture congestion. But Salah played every game. True. He did. And it could be one then. This is crucial. And this is what I'm saying. This is when it's crucial. This is, for Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool fan, as you can see in the background. Liverpool only about, God knows how many points against Man City. And we've got like a game in hand against them. And also we've got the game against them at the Etihad. So this is very crucial for us. It's still going this season. This title race is still going ahead. And we've done well with that Mane and Salah while they've been at the AFCON. So, and we're in a cup final as well. So I think, it's crucial to start Salah, but not wear him out. So we know if they beat Cameroon tonight, Egypt, he'll be going to the final. So it will be very interesting indeed. So what we'll do now, we'll bring the fixtures, and then I'll probably talk about it some more as well. Right, let's get back on the screen. We'll get the fixtures back on the screen, shall we? With Liverpool, they got Burnley, Norwich, Liverpool. Then they have a blank in 27, and then they got West Ham. Burnley-wise, I don't know why we talk about Burnley, but Burnley's quite interesting because we know about Weghorst. They've signed him, and they got two tough games. We get to see how he does. I mean, he came from a Wolfsburg team that's currently 15th, 2 points above the drop zone. That's only scored a maximum 17 goals as a team so far this season. So Burnley would have Manchester United, would have Liverpool. And then they've got a double game against Brighton and Spurs. So that could be, if you want to take a punt, or maybe Cornet. People, still considering Cornet from Ivory Coast. He's back now. You know, the team got knocked out last round, the round before that. I think it was last round, wasn't it? And yeah, it could be interesting. Cornet, 6.5 for Weghurst. How much is Cornet? Anyone beat me to it? Have a look at my side screen. 5.9 at the moment on the buying market. He's 5.9. So I just wish I still had my wild card to have some fun with it, but I really feel like I messed up there. But I'm not going to panic over it. At a decent rank, Norwich, Crystal Palace. Oh, we're talking about Norwich. Crystal Palace have Chelsea and Watford. Who Leeds have Manchester United and Liverpool. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. We'll also talk about as well Leeds. Spurs have Man City and Burnley. It is a tough one who you want to go for. I'll be hoping Spurs beat City, obviously, being a Liverpool fan. Burnley away as well. Could take a cheeky punt at Kane, but I think City will probably edge that. I think they'll win by a clean sheet. Watford have, with Dennis, Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. I've still got Foster in my team. Looks like it could be still regular start for Roy Hodgson. And also Wolves, who I always like with their defensive assets. They've got Leicester and Arsenal. So if you do check out my last video with differential wildcard as well, I did add Sarr in that. I think I did. Did I add Sarr? I think it was Sarr, yeah. He's a good rotation. I think it was someone like Hugo Lloris. But yeah, I personally, when I look at this, I think I might. At the moment, I'll build my team because I've only got 3 hits, triple captain, bench boost. So at the moment, I think I'll just slowly for game week 24, great game week 25, and going to game week 26. I'm not bothering when he attacking Manchester United assets for. No, I've already got De Gea. That's the safest pick, so I'm not bothering about Ronaldo or Bruno. So I've got 3 chances. If I do it doing like 3 transfers, I might take a hit for one of them. Probably be worth it. So I've got 3 or 4 transfers on my mind. Probably going back to my team. Well, probably would love to bring in. I've already got Tierney. I've already got Odegaard, so I'll be fine with that. Looking at Burnley, do I take a punt on Weghurst and Cornet? We don't really get a clear, good chance. I mean, if he does something at United, look put home, that's fantastic. But I think, do I do it? I think it'd be risky, but I might be cheeky and take a punt on Weghurst, just because how much of a clinical box to box, sort of player, goal scoring finisher he is. I might take a punt on it. At the moment, I've got about 9.4, 9.7 in the bank, but a lot of that is for Salah, for coming back, obviously. So God knows what I'm doing. I don't think Salah will play in game at 24. Even if he gets to the final this weekend, I think it's this weekend. Is it this Sunday? Is it Monday? I think it's this weekend actually, but I don't think he'll play in game 24. He'll need enough rest. I think game at 25 he'll be back. So then he'll have Burnley, which is a lovely fixture. And then he's got Norwich Liverpool, so I could probably bring Salah back in my team if I ever play around with it. Can I do that without messing my team up? So what we'll do, let me put this over here. And we'll go back and forth with it. So that's what we'll do. I will get to your question, mates, guys, and your teams. Don't worry. I've just giving you some guys' ideas of what I'm planning on doing for my team. So this is what I've got at the minute, right? This is what I've got at the minute. I haven't done any transfers. So like we're talking about with Mo Salah, if I could I bring him in if I wanted to for next week? The game at 25, get Salah back in. I think build my team for. I could just roll the transfer, couldn't I? But I would like a Man City asset. But is it really worth it? Because I think with Brentford and Norwich, I like a cheeky Mahrez. I can't do KDB and Salah. I can do Mahrez and Salah. That's for different game weeks if I can do that. Manchester United wise, not fussed. If I'm building my team, I'd like to get in. I wouldn't mind a Ramsdale, to be honest with you, on a free transfer. So Ramsdale's probably on my mind. Salah's definitely on my mind by game week 26. Burnley, maybe a Weghurst. These are players in consideration. These are not definite. A lot of these are not definite. Crystal Palace, not bothered about them. Leeds not bothered about them. Liverpool, I'm fine at the moment. I am considering whether to bring in Robertson. So have Salah, Trent, and Robertson. So it means we ditching. Could do that. Because I know a lot of people are thinking of doing that. So at the moment, you can see here, I've got Tierney, Thomas, Trent, Cancelo. I've got double City defense, and a lot of people considering like Luka Dean and Trent and Robertson. I was talking about that. I think it's a great idea. I think going strong at the back isn't a bad way to go about it. But that would probably mean, if I just look at the fixtures one more time, just think about how I'm going to do this. Spurs, West Ham. I've already got Bowen. Not bothered about Antonio. Wolves, tough. It's tough. And they got Spurs, tough. I wouldn't really recommend going straight into that sort of defence at the moment. Spurs attack doesn't really convince me at the moment with Son back as well. So if I were to do this, not now, but for looking at the futures, Leicester's not got a double game week, have they? No, they got Wolves. So basically, get rid of you. Keep Odegaard. I want to keep him. I've got Coutinho in there as well, so that's good to keep. DCL might look to get rid of him. So these players I'm considering to get rid of very, very soon. Get rid of Thomas. I think this would be probably too much. I think keep De Gea for... This is... I need to look as well after the game week. Because they're blanking, so I need to think about this as well, that Arsenal are blanking. I will have triple Arsenal, so I need to be careful with that. So probably Ramsdale isn't a good option to go for. So these are the players, as well as Mopay, but how much is that going to take me now? Minus 16. So got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players? 5 players. So what I could do, I'm not doing it now. This is for different game weeks and some players. I won't probably do all these transfers, so I just want to get a good idea. So if I get Salah back in, and then what we'll do, we'll get Robertson in then. But I don't think I'll have enough. So we'll get Robertson in, and that defense is looking really nice and strong, especially for the double game weeks. I don't mind that. So we've got 23.6 left. So who else did we talk about as well? Manchester United, Burnley, Weghorst. It's all about if I feel like taking a punt. It's the same price as Mopay. I know Cornet is there. Cornet could be the better option. Probably might save money, we'll have to see. And now I'm looking for a midfielder and a striker now. So who did we talk about earlier? Liverpool, Spurs, Watford, Wolves. You could go for Cornet. Cornet forward or a midfielder in the game. Crystal Palace in there, Leeds in there, Liverpool. I think I've gone too many here. Could I? It means we're definitely getting rid of Jota though. Hold up. Let's do this. Can do this. Hang on. Salah. Yeah, got an idea. So this is what I probably could go for. The players. So this is a minus 12 by the looks of it. Minus 12. So the players. I'm not doing it this week. So it will be leading up to game week 26. I will be having these players in. Hopefully, fingers crossed, no injuries or suspensions or COVID. So hopefully the players that I brought in this little draft here are Robertson, Mahrez, Salah, and Weghorst. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 players. 4 players in like a 3 game week space, but it means I could just take a -4 in one of those game weeks. So do a free transfer now and then just build up from there. Salah's not a game week 24 transfer. My game week 24 transfer probably be Mahrez. So that's that done. Game week 25 will be Salah. Certain. I'll be certain about that. And then game week 26 will be a -4, probably Robertson and Weghorst. But is it really worth Weghorst? I think it's just such a bold move right now. Oh, definitely. But I don't think Weghorst will be necessary. I mean, I don't really need to do it. But that would leave me on a free transfer if I didn't do the Wakehurst move. If I just did Mahrez this week, Salah the following week, and then Game Week 26, Andy Robertson. So my starting lineup, jeez, this is the next bit. I'd still start De Gea. Even though Foster has a double, Watford could see them goals. I still start De Gea. I'd start. This is Game Week 26, by the way. This is Game Week 26. So start De Gea. Start Tierney. Wait. Robertson, Trent. So I'm going to have a 5 at the back here. Unless I just drop 1. So we've got 5. I don't necessarily need to play double City defence. Probably bench Mahrez. So 5 at the back, 6, goalkeeper. Salah 7, 8, 9, 10, and then the 11th must be Dennis. So I'm going to be bloody benching DCL, Mopé, and Mahrez here. That's going to be interesting. So that's the sort of formation I'll probably have for Game of 26 if I went with these players and this strategy. So, and then the triple captain, I might slap it on Salah. That's what I might do. So that's what I might do. That's my little chip strategy at the minute. How are you all doing, guys? If you enjoy the stream, hit that like button. Really do appreciate it. And do subscribe if you're new around here. Ashley, how are you doing? Are you more interested in Wakehurst as Cornet rarely playing 90 minutes? I think, Cornet's cheaper, but God knows, it could be a recipe for disaster. It could be a recipe for disaster, all this. And I think, basically, just wait for now, see how they do against Man United and Liverpool, because obviously 2 tough fixtures, but it's very tough to decide what is going to happen, should we say. So, we have a look at the... So that's my little chip strategy at the moment, what I might do. That's what I feel more eager to do. We've got Ben Krellin tweeting. Ben Krellin. But yeah, that's the way I would do it, my chip strategy. And I don't hate it. I think it's all about COVID, postponements. I think it's all died down now, so fingers crossed, hopefully. But it's a tough one. It's make or break at the moment. It's make or break. My current team is, I finally got to it, sorry mate, about 20 odd minutes later. Ramsdale, Gunn, Cancelo, Trent, White, Cucurella, Livramento, Mount, Jota, Bernardo, Bowen. Yeah, I'd wildcard that, mate, definitely, and get rid of players like... I mean, how long are you going to keep faith in Ronaldo, though? You're going to keep him for the double in 25? If you want to keep him, go ahead. But I think players like Mopé, definitely, Brownhill, Bernardo, Jota could be prone to rotation now that Diaz is there. But he's still probably going to get a game time while Salah's out. Get rid of Mount, get rid of Livramento, get rid of Cucurella, upgrade Gunn. So I'd say 7 or 8 players in that team you got there, that squad. Definitely get rid of for a wild card and move them on and look at the fixtures here, definitely. But that personally, that's... I'm happy with that. I think if I go about this, I think there's some nice fixtures there. 1 or 2 people quite underwhelmed, but I'm more underwhelmed with Game at 25's double. I think Burnley's are awkward. They could possibly lose both, not get any points at all. Arsenal's are nice. I think the only downfall is Burnley's, Crystal Palace's, Leeds double, not great, and possibly Spurs. I think City away. I think City really beat them like 2 or 3-0 or something. Also got Watford as well. God knows how they're going to do under Roy Hodgson, but we get a few chances. We get Burnley, West Ham, and Brighton to see how they do. But I think Dennis is still worth keeping if you're still going very, very cheap still. Wolves wise, if you've got any Wolves players, defensive wise, not particularly great. Not particularly great. I think there's about 3 or 4 teams who have got double game fixtures that I just look not great. Not great. So yeah, that's it really. Keep the faith in Bernardo Silva. Has only let me down for the past 10. If you want to keep faith in him, but I personally would upgrade maybe to Mahrez. I think he'll start against Brentford, and if he starts, he's guaranteed to probably haul big. But I'd look to get rid of him. To be honest with you, mate, that's just me. I'd look to get rid of Silva. Yeah, so that's particularly it. So that's the sort of tier I would probably go for. I don't know what you guys think. What fixtures are you targeting? We always have to look at the blank game weeks as well in 27. So I don't want to necessarily go triple Arsenal. So I've already got Odegaard and Tierney. I don't really want to go Ramsdale because they're blank in the game at 27 at the moment. Chelsea blank because the Palace blank. Don't even bother any Chelsea players. And then we've got as well Leicester, Liverpool, West Ham, Wolves blank. I think Leicester are just one of them weird tiers. I think Maddison's still decent, but I don't think he's worth it, especially for the price. You look elsewhere for better, cheaper, around about the same price midfielder. Liverpool, Leicester, Burnley, Norwich, Leeds, blank. Doesn't matter. Just get triple Liverpool in. It's the best way to go about it. And that's it. The blanks. That's it. So I personally, I'm looking forward to 26. So that's my little strategy of what I was talking about. And I don't hate it. I really don't hate it. So how you doing, Mark? Hi, Calvin. Just logged in. Big headache for Game Week 27. Yeah, it's a tough one. I think I do like Game Week 26 fixtures. The blanks are there for 27, but it's going to be a very rocky ride ahead, isn't it? Cheers for that. What do you reckon about use of free hit chip then across 26-27? Only got one left. Like we talk about Game of 27 as well with the blanks you can see there. If you've got like me, Tierney and Odegaard or Ramsdale maybe, I don't know if many people still have Chelsea assets. There's Leicester assets. Maybe you've got a Maddison in your team. Liverpool assets, will be hit hard. Managers with assets from there will be hit hard. I think free hit for 27 is not a bad idea. Because a lot of people will, like myself, will have a lot of Liverpool assets. I've got 2 Arsenal assets. I've got 2 Leicester assets. So it depends what my team will look like. So I personally might free hit myself. With you, it depends what your team will look like. But if you've got a whole lot of Liverpool assets, Arsenal and Leicester and all that, then free hit. I know a lot of people considering free hit in Game Week 27. Definitely. We'll go back to my team and have a look at it. We'll just say hello. How you doing, Ismail? How you doing? Wanted to get rid of Dennis after that red card. But after that double, I have no choice but to keep. Yeah, keep him, mate. Keep him. And it might be new manager-ish bounce. I know it's a few games on this time, but if you can, we can say here, it's just like it's worth keeping. It's worth keeping, Dennis. It's worth keeping him. See what he does. I wouldn't recommend playing Foster, but Dennis, it's worth keeping him. Definitely. We can have just have a little look over here. Is anyone else any more questions, guys? Throw in your FPL questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Any questions or any teams you want rating, hit me up on Twitter at FPL. We can talk about Game of 24 if you want. Send us your teams, your wildcard teams. My name's going across the bottom of the screen at FPL_penguin1. But yeah, it'd be great to hear from you guys. I'm just gonna while I wait for see if there's any. I'm just gonna. If you want to join the Discord, guys, I always put it in. You're more than welcome to join it. So I'm just going to put it in the live chat. If you're enjoying the stream as well, guys, hit that like button and do subscribe and look good. So I'll put the Discord guys in the live chat. So how are you all doing, guys? How are you all doing? So Discord's in the live chat if you want to join that. A lot of people post leaked news. But yeah, so I think with these fixtures, Appeal Panda, thank you again for tweeting this out. It's a really helpful fixture It really is clear to see and to read. But like I said, game week 25, I'm not even asked about. I know I've got a Mopay, but I don't think I'll start him. I think I'm going to probably ditch him very, very soon, definitely. Manchester United, I'm just going for De Gea against Southampton, Brighton. Yeah, I kind of like the 26. Like I said, just don't go too heavy with Arsenal, Leicester, and Liverpool like I have. But I lost track of all these postponements doing this, and now we've got a blank game week for Arsenal, Leicester, and Liverpool, which is a absolute pain in the ass. But I've got a free hit still, which is very good. If I didn't, then I'd be quite pissed about it, obviously. So I've still got a free hit, so we'll be probably looking to use that in 27. That's the way I'm probably going to go about it. So we'll probably go back to my team and have a good look about it. So yeah, let's just go back over here. Let's go fancy Premier League. So got us back on the screen. So this is not my actual team now. Any new people tuning in, I've just messed around with it on the transfers page, and basically, this is what I hope my squad will look like going into game week 26. So basically, I'm just going to be doing hopefully a free transfer for 124, 1 in 25, and 1 in 26. So I'm thinking of having Robertson, Mahrez, and Salah. The reason I've got Mahrez in is probably just a 2-week punt. We know how attacking he is. I know he's not particularly nailed, but when he starts, he does get the returns. Like you can see 9 points there, 10 points there when he has played. And Spurs will be a different sort of side, obviously, to Brentford and Norwich. But I like the fact a lot of people considering this as well with the strong at the back sort of defence. A lot of people considering Luca Digne, but I think I like that defence because now that Arsenal are doubling, they've got Brentford and Wolves, as you can see there. Liverpool got Norwich and Leeds, Trent. Cancelo and Laporte will have Spurs each. So I'm wondering whether to... We're yet to know if they're going to get a double Aston Villa. If they do, then I might ditch Laporte for Luca Digne. Who knows? I might do that. But that's the sort of squad. The forward line isn't great. I think, as we know, there's not many great forwards out there. It's all about the midfield and the defenders at the moment. Has been like that last season or two. So I think the way I'll go about it is that sort of strategy. But everything could change. Still, everything can still change. Yeah, guys, you got any more questions? Throw them in, and we'll probably wrap things up very, very soon. But yeah, the schedule for this. Well, I don't really have a schedule, to be honest with you. Now that I've just got myself a new job, so it's like at the moment just doing evening shifts for this week. So I'm kind of trying to. It's kind of hard at the minute, so I'm just kind of streaming when I just can. Like, I'll just stream right now. But yeah, I'm looking forward. First shift tonight. Looking forward to it. Yeah. Right. So we'll probably wrap things up very, very soon. And but yeah, guys, thank you anyway. Well, thank you for watching the stream. We do appreciate it, and we'll just wrap things up. And but that's the sort of team, that's the sort of strategy that I'm going for, guys, and that's what I'm happy with at the moment. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter. Any questions you got? And yeah, no, Ashley, thank you, mate. And looking forward to it. And I should see you guys in the next stream, whenever that will be. Hopefully, we'll definitely have another 2 streams out before Game Week 24. But anyway, guys, see you later. Take care.